Picture this with me. It's month end, and your inbox is full of quick requests that aren't quick at all. A stakeholder wants a comparison of 3 last-minute quotes. Your manager wants to know why packaging costs are up 12%. And somewhere in that mess is a spreadsheet with 14 supplier quotes, all formatted like they were designed by different planets, different currencies, different units, different payment terms. One is a PDF, one is Excel, one is a scanned fax. Because of course it is. You know exactly how this story goes. Because you've lived it. You open a fresh worksheet, drink too much coffee, and start copying line by line. You're not negotiating. You're not managing risk. You're not building relationships. You're doing data entry with a senior title. This episode is about that task, because in most procurement and supply chain roles, quote, normalisation is quietly the most expensive admin task in the week. And the first one, I should take off your plate. I'm Carlo. This is the Smarter Supply Chain. And today, we're going straight at the work that was never worthy of your experience in the first place. Let's be honest about what, quote, normalisation really is. It's not strategy. It's not negotiation. It's not supplier development. It's admin. It's the kind of work that has to be done, but doesn't have to be done by someone with 10, 20, or 28 years of experience. It's also exactly the kind of work that quietly burns 2 to 3 hours at a time. In the playbook, I rate this as a red task, fully replaceable by AI for the heavy lifting. Red doesn't mean unimportant. It means the value is in the output, not in you personally doing every keystroke. The risk is not doing the comparison. The risk is pretending that manual comparison is still the best way to get there. Let's put some real numbers on it. The old way, 10 to 15 quotes. You download everything. You hunt for unit price, MOQ, lead time, payment terms, exclusions. You normalize currencies, units, and validity periods. You build a comparison table. You sanity check the maths. In a normal week, that's 2 to 3 hours of your life gone. The new way, done well. You throw the quotes into an AI-capable tool. You give it a structured prompt, exactly which fields to extract, how to normalize them, and what anomalies to flag. You get back a comparison table in a few minutes. You spend 10 to 15 minutes verifying and thinking, not typing. The time drops from hours to maybe 20 minutes total. And the quality is often higher because the machine doesn't get bored. On row 57. Let me be really clear here. The AI does not pick the supplier. It doesn't know your relationships, your risk appetite, or the games certain suppliers play. That's your job. But the grunt work, that's a perfect candidate for automation. So how do you actually do this on a Tuesday afternoon? Here's the workflow I use, step by step. 1. Collect the quotes. Download all quotes into one folder. If something is a scan and unreadable, either run OCR or accept that one will be manual. 2. Decide the fields before you open any AI tool. Supplier name, unit price plus currency. MOQ, lead time, payment terms, price validity, any exclusions. 3. Build a clear prompt. This is the part most people get wrong. So I'm going to read you one that works. I am a procurement professional comparing a set of supplier quotes for this category. Extract the following fields from each quote into a comparison table. Supplier name, unit price and currency, minimum order quantity, lead time in weeks, payment terms, price validity period, and any noted exclusions or caveats. Normalize currencies and units where possible. Where information is missing, mark it as not provided. Flag any quote where the pricing basis differs significantly from the others. 4. Run it, then verify. Let the AI generate the table. Check a couple of rows against the original quotes. Fix any obvious issues. 5. Add your judgment. This is where the human comes in. Does one supplier always quote low and bill high? Is a cheaper quote hiding a shorter validity or worse terms? Are you comfortable with the risk profile of the cheapest option? It gives you the facts faster. You still own the interpretation. Where does this go wrong? 3 places: garbage in, unreadable scans, half-filled quotes. The A, I can't read what isn't there. Vague prompts. Compare these quotes and tell me which is best is a bad prompt. It forces the tool to guess what matters. Blind trust. If you never check the output, you're just moving the bottleneck from Excel to hallucinations. The fix is simple. Be explicit about fields. Treat the AI as a very fast, very literal junior analyst. Always verify the first few outputs against source documents. Do that, and you get the best of both worlds, speed and accuracy. And you get 2 to 3 hours of your week back. Now here's the trap. If all you do with those reclaimed hours is handle more quotes, you've fallen into what I call the treadmill trap. The point of freeing time is not to climb onto a faster treadmill. It's to redirect that time into the work that actually needs your judgment. Negotiating, managing risk, deep supplier conversations, category strategy. So here's your homework from this episode. Identify one live or upcoming quote comparison. Run it through an AI workflow instead of doing it manually. Pay attention to how much time you actually save. And decide in advance what green task you're going to spend that time on. Do that, and you haven't just automated a task. You've changed the shape of your week. Next time, we're going at the amber side of the house. Supplier research and pre-meeting intelligence. The part where AI doesn't replace you, but makes you walk into the room with more information than anyone expects you to have. If you want the prompts and workflows from today written down, they're in the Procurement Professionals AI Playbook, the links in the show notes. I'm Carlo. This is the Smarter Supply Chain. The work is changing. Let's make sure your time is spent where it actually counts.